The badass Paola Lázaro. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, this is loud.
This is yeah.
I shouldn't be allowed to have a microphone. I just want to like do random things like that. Anyway,
What is your go-to karaoke song?
Go-to karaoke song? Lately, I think I'm gonna switch it, and now it's gonna be a song by Amy Winehouse. It's called Just Friends. Does anybody know that song?
That's a good song, yeah.
It's a good song.
Who likes Amy Winehouse? 2 people. Wow. Okay.
Only 2 people. Amy Winehouse, no? 3, 4, yeah. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna do it. I know those guys because I'm the same. Guys who loves Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Here you go. So
And NSYNC? No.
yeah, no Backstreet Boys is not.
I like NSYNC better.
Okay. Oh, ooh, okay.
I don't know. Both is very good.
Both
Anyway.
are very good. Well, sorry.
This is from IKEA. I know this. From IKEA.
It is, and they're a proud sponsor of our couches.
They are?
No. That would be great.
They should.
I know, imagine.
They should.
We do this. First of all, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me. This is my first time in Germany.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited.
When did you fly in?
Yesterday.
Okay, so there's still jet lag going on?
Yes, but the people here are so nice that it helps with the jet lag.
We don't even try.
No, very, very nice people here in Germany. Very nice people.
Well done.
Yeah.
So I do hope that you will have some time to explore Germany. Essen is such a cute little town, and there's around, we have so many cool places as well, so I hope you will have some time.
There is a great bar we went to last night called Daktari. It's like a tiki bar.
Ooh.
Very good.
Nice, recommendations, 5 stars, great. Again, I think that we're not going to keep in track with this conversation.
And that's okay.
It's okay, we're just here to have fun. So your first time in Germany, but not your first time in a convention, no?
No, I've been to, I think this would be like my 15th convention.
Nice.
Around there.
But
I love them.
it is something with the franchise as well that people, the fans, love the franchise so much that they want to connect with the actors, they want to connect with the characters.
Well, they always say, it's the TWD family, the Walking Dead family, and I think, it's a very real thing, and if you guys have met any of the other actors from the show, they're very nice people, very personable and amicable, so it's a very good group.
And I met some of them because, again, you guys go to the conventions with me, and so it's just so cool. You can see how the connections are there. There's the relationships, and even like in the very beginning, how they went through the deaths together as well. I think when the show got bigger and more characters, maybe that a little bit different. But the first one, like you can see that they still had tears in their eyes when we were talking about some character dying. Do you still do you have tears in your eyes when you think about some of the characters from your seasons dying, or?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, one of my favorite characters was Abraham. He was one of my favorites. So when he got killed, I think I mourned him more than Glenn.
Oh,
I think I mourned him more than Glenn. I love Abraham. He was a comedic character for the show, and he brought a lightness and a comedy to the show that is very seldom in the show. So I miss that character.
Fair enough, that's true. And you joined, what was the season 10, I think, when you joined?
Season 10, last 3 episodes of season 10, yes.
So it was already such a huge thing. So when you got that call that you got in, tell us the thing, how would you feel?
I would pray every night because I worked so hard for this part. So I would get on my knees and pray every night. So in movies when a character falls to their knees when they hear something, I always thought that was fake. I was like, oh, that doesn't happen. And then when my agent and my manager called me to say, hey, you got the part, I immediately fell to the floor. So I was just very thankful, and it's been a life-changing experience, and I'm forever grateful for it. Yeah.
So there's two things I want to kind of pull from that question. One was, like you said, you worked very hard to get that role. How did you prepare? What did you do? Was it like knocking on all of the doors, or did you prepare for the role?
I didn't leave my house for like 2 weeks. I was just always with the script, and I would, even in the bathtub, I would paste it on the walls of the bathtub. And I would sit there for hours, just like reading it, and practicing over and over again. And my friends would call me and say, hey, let's go get some dinner. And I was like, nope, I'm not getting anything. I'm staying here, and I'm working on this character. And it was day in and day out. Yeah.
So that's really like hard work. You put like the elbow grease in it.
So much elbow grease.
Pays off for sure.
Very thick.
And then the second part that I want to pull out is that she said it changed your life.
Absolutely.
In what aspect? Except you can come to Essen, but what other things?
Well, that is one example. Like, I'm in Germany. I always wanted to come to Germany, but I didn't know when I was going to do it, or how I was going to do it. So that is one example. But also the people you meet, the fans from the show. I have made, lifelong friendships with a lot of people through this. It's been a very pleasant experience because of that. And, the cast, my friendships with the cast. I'm close to Ross Marquand, who plays Aaron on the show. He's awesome. I hope you guys meet him. He's very fun. And yeah, the lifelong friendships through the fans and with the cast. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's life-changing.
Absolutely.
Having new people and very valuable people in your life, that's life-changing.
Absolutely. And getting to play this character who is, so big and excited and stuff, that was life-changing. That was awesome.
Yeah, and also like vulnerable and everything, like very, very genuine. So how much of you is in Princess?
Everything. I think there's a lot of me in Princess. I always say Princess was me when I was like 7 years old. I had that excitement and that, energy, but I still do. Like, if you meet me at the table, you will see like I'm exactly the same as the character, and I'll start dancing all of a sudden. And I think it was meant to be that I played the role.
It was written.
It was written. Absolutely. Yeah.
So when you read the role description, you're like, yeah, this is me.
Oh my God, I fell in love with it. I was like, and they don't tell you what character it is. They give a fake name when you first audition. So I was like, oh, I don't know who this character is, but she's crazy and fun, and I love her. And so then when I auditioned, my agent, I don't know how he found out. He was like looking through the internet, and he sends me a picture of the comic book character, the issue where she comes out, which is the issue is called Fear the Princess, and she's like in the front, like it's awesome. And so he sends me a picture of it, and he's like, I think this is the character you're auditioning for. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh Lord, I love it. I'm so excited.
And when they give you the audition script, is it actually a part of the movie, or they just make up?
It was that first scene when I see Yumiko and Ezekiel and Eugene, and I'm like, oh my God, hi! And I'm like, oh, I haven't seen living people in so long. And she, goes through all that monologue about her life out there. That was the first scene that I auditioned with, yeah.
And that was the first scene that you shoot as well?
Yes.
Oh, so that's easy day at work. It's like you have it, you got it in the bag.
Not easy. No, because you're nervous. You're like, oh God. But yeah, I remember for the audition, my friend, his bed had broken. So yeah, so there was like a thing like this, like cut, and I was like,
what he was doing?
I don't know. Who knows? But the character has the gun, and so I grabbed that piece from the bed that was broken, and so in the audition tape, I come in with like the broken bed piece, used it as the gun. I just remember that. I don't know why. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Because you cannot really bring guns to the audition.
Absolutely. You cannot.
That would be a no-go. My dear audience, just a reminder, if you have any questions to Paola, there's my lovely assistant Alina there with a microphone, so you can go to her and she will let you use the microphone. Alright, wait, I have so many questions here.
Take your time.
Take your time. Why did I write so many small letters? Small letters.
Do you want me to read it?
No, it's alright. on you. But what is the thing that you added to the princess that you would love to have, but you added it?
That I would love to have in my life?
Or maybe something that you don't love about princess that you added?
I don't know. I think they're just so similar, you know. Princess talks about ADHD, having ADHD, and I have attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So there's so much that is intrinsically connected with the character that I don't think there's anything that differs very much. I think I'm a little bit more calm nowadays, but I do love her excitement. Princess's excitement for life and things and the future and how things can be better, you know.
Especially in the circumstances that she's in. Like
exactly.
Where do you get that spark?
I know.
Environment like
and it's hard to find it in our own lives. So, you know, that's something I would like to pull from her.
Yeah, we need a sprinkle of princess every day.
Absolutely, I would love that.
Yeah. And I can see that there is a question there from our audience. Go ahead.
Hi.
So I have two questions for you. I already met Carrie Payton, who played Ezekiel, of course. How was it working with him at the set?
How was working with him on the set?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember the minefield scene when they first meet me and I walked them through the minefield. They had told us that they were like, oh, do you guys need earplugs for the explosion? And they were like, oh, it's just going to be like a poof of air. It's not going to be loud. And so we were like, oh, if it's just a poof of air, not going to be loud? No, we don't need earplugs. So we start the scene. I'm walking and all serious. I look back at them. I say a couple lines, and all of a sudden, boom! Like all of you just looked up, right? So all of a sudden, boom! And I jumped. It was not a poof of air. It was very loud. And I jumped into Kari's, over there, I jumped into Kari and Eugene, Josh's arms. And so they didn't say cut. So they were like, we were trying not to laugh so hard. So I go back to my position after jumping like a kangaroo. I jump back, I go back to my position and I have to tell them these lines. I have to turn to them and talk to them. And so all of a sudden I just turn around and they were like, and then we broke, we had to pause. So that's what it's like working with Carrie Payton. It's just a lot of fun. He's a very amazing person.
Yeah, and the last question I have is, how would you feel about The Walking Dead Princess spin-off series?
I would love that. Call AMC. Call AMC, write to your local representative of AMC. Yeah. Yeah, just call AMC, write letters to them, tag them on Instagram.
Because with all the spin-offs The Walking Dead is doing right now, like the ones who live and all that, I think they should do one with Princess because she has a lot of potential.
She has a lot of backstory, that's definitely true. And it would be awesome for all the characters to be together again too.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah. Thank you for your question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, imagine that, a princess spin-off.
That'd be very fun, and with Mercer.
What would be the title? That's a good one.
I don't know, I gotta think about that.
That's a good one. I'm gonna ask you tomorrow, all right?
Okay, perfect.
Perfect, guys. If you have ideas, you can go to Paola's desk and give her some ideas so we can prepare a business case for IMC.
Yeah, when we call them.
And then we call them, it's like, here you are, this is the title, you don't have to pay us. And just shoot it.
Please.
But I think it's also in fans' hands that if we would be very insistent, so on social media, on like Twitter, on Instagram, just like, hey, where's Princess Spinner? Where's Princess Spinner? I think that would work.
That would be amazing. And also, like I said, I would love the characters to be together again.
Sure.
For her to meet Rick, you know,
Yeah, that's right.
And to talk to him, or for her to meet Michonne.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh my God, that would be a
Interesting experience.
interesting experience. Because I don't know if you know, but that's how that was how Deadpool was done. So they Deadpool the movie,
Uh-huh.
they didn't have a green light from the company. They made like one scene that was a tester, and it was 4 years on the shelf until somebody leaked it to the internet, and internet said we want that, and only then they made it.
I didn't know that.
So,
Wow.
so it's possible. Everything is possible.
That is very true.
Everything is, who knows? Maybe in a few years we're gonna sit here on the couch from
That'd
IKEA,
be fun.
the same IKEA couch, and it's like,
Same IKEA couch. I don't know how long it'll last.
and I can see there's another question.
What is your favorite part of The Walking Dead?
Favorite part of the walk.
Favorite part of The Walking Dead. I'll tell you my favorite episode of The Walking Dead. It's, I mean, this is not really the title, but it's called, she says this a lot, but Look at the Flowers. Do you guys remember that episode?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that is my favorite, I think my favorite episode of The Walking Dead. And I love Carol. I think she's my favorite character. I really do.
Mine as well.
Oh yes? I love her, and she's a very nice person in real life too. So yeah, I think that's my favorite part of it, was that episode actually.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And why is that? Why was that your favorite?
Oh man,
So many different ingredients.
that episode was just heartbreaking. It's just so hard, like what she has to do. I don't know, there's something poetic about that episode and very poignant about that episode that is unforgettable. Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm looking at my watch because we're on a time restriction here, and that will be all for today. But tomorrow, you're here back
Yes,
on
I
this
am.
stage,
Yes.
and I really want to talk about your writing as well.
Oh, perfect.
Because your first love is not really acting,
Yes.
it is writing. So I have so many questions, and
Yes.
today I tried to do like, let's get the princess out of the view, and
Yes.
tomorrow we're going to talk about
Okay.
more about you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Ula. I
Thank
look
you so
forward to
much.
it.
Guys, I need a big round of applause for Paola. She's so great. Guys, a round of applause!
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hey guys, you can find Paola on her signing booth. She will be here tomorrow as well, guys. You're awesome. And the next on the stage will be who? Sorry, I didn't hear who.